Most men think power is loud. They think power is making demands. They think power is forcing the world to respect them. They are entirely wrong. True power is terrifyingly quiet. True power is the absolute absence of a reaction. Think about your life right now. You are exhausted. You are constantly defending your character. You are constantly explaining your actions to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. You give them your anger. You give them your frustration. You give them your energy. Why do you do this? You do this because you still believe their opinion of you holds weight. If you walk away from this truth now, you will spend the rest of your life as a slave to other people. You will remain utterly fragile. You will let their words control your heartbeat. You will let their actions dictate your peace. You must realize that understanding this concept is a matter of pure psychological survival. You are bleeding out emotionally. Every single time you react, you hand over a piece of your soul. But there is a way to stop the bleeding forever. There is an exact moment when you shift from being a target to being completely untouchable. It is not what you think. It is not about building walls. It is not about becoming cruel. I will reveal the true nature of this dark shift in a moment. It is a revelation that will shatter how you view every relationship you have ever had. But before we reach that final truth, we must look at the pain you are carrying today. You feel betrayed. You feel unappreciated. You feel invisible. Listen to me very closely. This pain is not a weakness. This pain is the raw fuel for your strategic detachment. The suffering you feel right now is life forcing you to cut ties with people who do not belong in your future. You are clinging to dead connections. You are hoping for closure that will never come. You are waiting for an apology that simply does not exist. Stop waiting. The moment you decide you do not need their validation is the moment they lose all control over you. You stop arguing. You stop begging. You stop trying to prove your worth. Yet, stepping back is only the beginning. The next phase is where the real danger lies. You might think you are ready to hear what comes next. You probably are not. People expect you to break when they pull away. They expect tears. They expect anger. They expect chaos. They want you to chase them. They want to know they hold the strings to your emotional state. When you give them nothing, you create a void. A psychological void is a terrifying thing for a manipulator. They poke you to get a reaction. They prod you to see if you still care. They test you to measure your weakness. When they find out that their actions no longer dictate your emotions, their entire world fractures. You become an anomaly. You become a ghost. You become untouchable. But becoming untouchable requires a severe sacrifice. You cannot take everyone with you into this new reality. You have to let the dead branches fall. You must watch people misunderstand you. You must let them paint you as the villain in their shallow stories. You must allow them to lie about your character. This is the heavy price of true freedom. Most men cannot pay it. Most men cave under the pressure of being disliked. They rush back to explain themselves. They rush back to clear their name. They rush back to submit. Do not be like them. Let them talk. Their words are completely meaningless. Your silence is a fortress. Your detachment is a weapon. Your absolute focus is your shield. You are shifting your energy from defense to offense. You no longer care about winning petty arguments. You care about conquering your own mind. The moment you stop caring is the exact moment the tables turn completely. Suddenly, they are the ones wondering what you are doing. They are the ones obsessing over your absolute silence. They are the ones losing sleep. You have taken the power back simply by refusing to play their foolish game. However, a silent mind is a dangerous place if you do not know how to control it. The real test is coming. I promised you a dark truth earlier. The real danger of becoming untouchable is what happens when you finally look at your own reflection. We are approaching that final threshold right now. Do not look away. When the noise of the world finally fades, you are left with something far more intimidating. You are left with yourself. This is the dark truth I promised you earlier. The real danger of strategic detachment is the absolute silence it creates around you. In that silence, you cannot blame your unhappiness on your past. You cannot blame your failures on your circumstances. You cannot blame your stress on fake friends. The mirrors are now turned completely inward. Every flaw you have been hiding from is suddenly standing right in front of you. This is the exact moment most men break. They cannot handle the crushing weight of their own unfiltered mind. They run back to toxic relationships. They run back to cheap distractions. They run back to the noise because the noise distracts them from their own failures. You will not run. You will stand your ground. You will face the shadow staring back at you. This internal terror is not a punishment. It is a profound purification. You are burning away the weak version of yourself. You are shedding the skin of a victim. You are forging a mind of absolute steel. Every single insecurity you conquer in the dark makes you untouchable in the light. Think about the immense power of a man who does not even fear his own mind. He cannot be shamed. He cannot be manipulated. He cannot be broken. When you know every single one of your own weaknesses, no one else can ever use them against you. They will try to insult you, but you already know the truth. They will try to belittle you, but your foundation is solid rock. You become a walking fortress. But there is one final, critical piece to this puzzle. It is the ultimate secret to maintaining this untouchable status permanently. If you fail to grasp this last concept, all of your newfound discipline will crumble overnight. You are standing on the edge of complete psychological mastery. The final shift is about to happen. Here is the final secret. The ultimate shift that locks your untouchable status in place forever is the total surrender of expectation. You must stop expecting people to change. You must stop expecting the world to be fair. You must stop expecting a reward for your discipline. The exact moment you become untouchable is the exact moment you realize you need absolutely nothing from anyone else. You do not need their loyalty. You do not need their respect. You do not need their love. You already possess everything required to forge your own destiny. When you walk into a room with zero expectations, you hold all the power. Nobody can bribe you because you do not want what they are selling. Nobody can threaten you because you are not afraid of losing anything. You have already faced the darkness. You have already burned away your need for approval. You have already built your empire in silence. This is the cold reality of strategic detachment. It is a lonely path. It is a harsh path. It is a beautiful path. You will look at the people who once controlled your emotions and you will feel nothing at all. Their insults will sound like empty wind. Their manipulation tactics will look like a child playing a foolish game. You will simply watch them. You will understand them. You will walk completely past them. Remember the core message of everything we have discussed today. Your reaction is your absolute most valuable currency. Stop spending it on people who are emotionally bankrupt. Protect your focus. Master your own mind. Stand firm in the profound silence you have created. The exact moment you become untouchable is not when you learn how to fight back. It is the moment you realize the battle was an illusion all along. You have already won. You are entirely beyond their reach. You are untouchable now. Walk forward into the absolute quiet.